Hello again. How are you, my darlings? It's Celia Musoningzengele again. Um, Thank you for watching this video again. Welcome to this YouTube channel again. We're still on a celebratory mood, celebrating 100 subscribers. Let's keep sharing with our friends. We need to get to 1,000, guys. And by the way, no makeup today. I'm wearing my hat. This hat is done by my daughter. She knitted it. It's a wool hat. And these earrings as well. Yes, I'm in that mood. I just want to talk to you. No makeup whatsoever. Vandaag. Okay, guys. Now, in this YouTube channel, I want us to talk about living. We spoke about reasons why we would leave and so on, how to see that we are tapping into toxicity and so on. There's a lot. I want to come to this point. Now, after leaving, there you are, you've left. Let me see what happens if I'm not happy about my lighting. Let me see. I think this is better. You have left. Remember, we are not going to live the same way because we're not encountering the same things in our relationships. Somebody is bitten to a point where it's a pub, in a hospital case. Someone is beaten beyond recognition. That person may decide when they wake up there that if I ever go back to that place again, I'm not going to make it alive. And they may decide that this is the end. Whatever I have, whatever I don't. I'm going to start a new life. I'm choosing myself and I'm choosing life over death. So you cannot compare that person with a person that is emotionally abused and can recognize that they are being gaslighted, that they recognize that there is no way, no future in this relationship, but they still have got that time to plan that, you know what, I just want this year to end, or I am looking for tšhelete ya mokgodisano ha e tla ka ho nna ke lo reka mokhukhu, and I'm gonna buy this shake and I'm gonna place it somewhere, and this man will never see me again. So we cannot compare those two people. The other one did not even have time to plan an exit. The other one has time to plan the exit. The other one may negotiate with their heart. I want to pray for this love that ke batla le sa ke lerato le na le theowe modimo kopa o nthuse ke stop go rata motho na. Oh, remember, we're talking about men as well. They could be in the same situation. Although majority of people that are in such situations, it's women, and that cannot be denied. Now, this person decides, okay, I'm gonna hanyane, I'm gonna stop doing the things that how to give it the honey, full meal, ke try to with a dessert in the this year, no more dessert for you. And then like hanyane, they know they are on a mission of going out. So we cannot compare all these people. Now, what happens to you after determines how you're going to cope. A person that left after being beaten beyond recognition and waking up and finding out that, wow, did I survive that? I'm still alive. That person is going to have a difficulty a lot, because remember, they will still be loving that person. They will be having a lot of hurdles to work with, because first of all, you must pass a hurdle, then you must pass another hurdle. You cannot trust anyone else because you are afraid for your life now. You can't trust anyone, because the person that you trusted most with your life almost killed you. And sometimes you may find that you are beaten beyond recognition like that. You don't even have an income that is your own. Whereas the person that has been planning may have had time to even plan something. And then I'm going to start a life. But all I can tell you is that all these people, after leaving their relationships, they are going to have a difficulty. Particularly if you are either a dependent to this person, it's an abuser. If you are the dependent of that person, you are going to have a serious difficulty carrying on with life after that. Or even if you were working for yourselves, you were earning for yourselves. Remember, if you're coming from a dual income home, going to a single income home, it's such a drastic measure. It's such a drastic change. It's not something to be taken lightly. Particularly if it has got children involved, that is even worse. So on this topic, I'm gonna stay for a while. I'm gonna make a few videos as to what can you do when this happens, the kind of challenges. We're going to talk about a lot of challenges that come with being single after a relationship. It's hard, guys. It's hard. This is experience talking. I'll tell you number one. One of the things that may attack you is finding therapy. You may want therapy in all the wrong places. You may not even recognize the kind of therapy that you have. If you have money, you're working for yourself, you may find yourself taking money to go and buy things for retail therapy. And then you don't call it retail therapy. But when you look at it over the years, but that was retail therapy. There is something called retail therapy where you just go to the mall and buy and buy. It doesn't have to be a mall, any place. You just go and buy and buy and buy and buy. And while you are at that place, only some peace that comes with being at that place. You're not even counting the money that you are using there. You don't even remember there is no one to buy bread. You must now go and pay rent, and maybe you're not even used to paying the bond. The other person was paying the bond. There are new things, new responsibilities that you have to assume, that while you are busy retailing, therapy retailing, you don't even think about how papa or and coming from a dual income home, going to a single income home, many times means you are still in good terms with, in terms of credit. Your credit score is good. You can still go and apply for a loan. because now you have retailed some of the things, or ha wa kgona nje, the kind of life that you are living, ha o kgone ho etsa eng, ha o kgone ho etsa eng, because ne di sa etsuwe kwena, ne di etsuwa ke the other person. So wa qala ka sekolo sa pele sa bobedi, ha go papa, you are indebted, heavily indebted. You may be in so much pain that you start drinking, you start habits that you never had before. You may even be the person that you were not before. And maybe bana ba ba tloela le hore o jwalo. So there is a lot. Life after living an abusive relationship is not easy. Don't be fooled by anyone. It can be peaceful, but peaceful is not equal to easy. That's the problem. So don't listen to us and say, I'm so peaceful. I don't want to lie. I am peaceful. Yes, that's true. Most of the time I am peaceful, and if I'm not peaceful, it's not because of a relationship. I'm not peaceful because maybe I have to do something for my children at that time and I'm unable to, and which is just a temporary thing, because as a mother you somehow make plans, whether I go and borrow and return, so on. But there is some part of me that says, you did good. There is some part of me that says, kopa o ichapele letsoho. You have done a great job. You left a person that was violating your daughter. No matter what, you have your children right in front of you. You have them in your care. You are taking good care, better care of them. You are fixing the problems. You are fixing your mistakes. That part gives me peace. I sleep peacefully at night, knowing my children are here with me. So, life after living a relationship that was toxic, or that was gaslighting, or that was wrong on all levels, does not necessarily mean it's easy. Life is hard. Do not expect that things will just go smooth. They are never going to go smooth. You may have financial struggles. You may have difficulty in terms of making decisions, because there are some decisions that are big that you may have to do, and unfortunately now they are facing you. You are the one that is responsible for those decisions. And if they backfire, you've got no one else to blame. You have to blame yourself. If you blunder, it's your blunder, no one else's blunder. You can't shift the blame to anyone else. You may encounter that there are problems that needs the two of you as a couple over the children that you made. But unfortunately, the breakup between the two of you has left the situation to a point where you cannot even talk civilly with each other. And unfortunately, you have to deal with those alone, because there is no cooperation from the other person, or from you for that matter. You may find it difficult to cooperate with the other person. So life is not easy. It's not easy. Don't expect easiness. Peace, guaranteed. Easy? No. The next video, I'm going to talk about my personal journey. I'm going to give you a story time about my journey after divorce in terms of finances and decisions and so on. Particularly, it will be more based on finances and the kind of mistakes that I did because of not knowing how to handle things after the divorce, in the case where, in my case, my income was lesser than the person that I left. So imagine if you are earning far less than the other person, they are used to doing 1, 2, 3, 4. You are used to them doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you are left alone. You were not clever. Uzwile wa pap. How wa sheba? Motho lena wa tseba go shame ke batla go bona gona o tlo gona na, because but about money talks, and they are hoping that you'll come back to them groveling and asking to them, oh, ke a kopa, ke a kopa, ke a kopa, because they know on your own you cannot afford, particularly with the number of children that you have. So there are lots of mistakes that you can expect to do, like in the story time that I'm gonna tell you in the next video, that will only be either tomorrow or on Wednesday. And for today, thank you so much. Let us also remember, we do not expect the easiness after breaking up from a toxic relationship. There are hurdles, and on this one I'm gonna make different scenarios. After giving my own experience, I'm gonna give the different scenarios that you may encounter this, you may encounter this, you may encounter this. So it is gonna be a few videos that are giving different challenges that you may face, but not all of us, of course. And for some of us, getting out of such relationship can actually be a blessing. You find yourself achieving the things for the first time that you wouldn't have achieved if you had stayed in that relationship. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please be there to watch the next one, which will either be tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'm not so sure because I've got other commitments to honor. But thank you for watching this one, and please keep sharing, please keep sharing, please keep sharing. Let's share, so that these videos can help other people. And remember to like if you like it. If you don't like it, show me with a thumb down, either thumb up or thumb down, and share, subscribe, notification bell, so that the minute I put a new video, you can be among the first to see it. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.